Imagine knowing exactly which specific food is the healthiest food in the world. Of all the healthiest foods on planet Earth, is there one true, absolute best? Is there a single food that can be legitimately considered the most versatile, low cost, and nutrition-rich food for optimizing blood sugar control and health in general? Well, today, we're going to let the top superfoods battle it out and crown a bona fide healthiest food on the planet. First, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stick around to discover 3 amazing free gifts waiting just for you. Now, you don't have to scour the globe, because we are about to reveal the answer to one of the biggest questions in the world. What is the healthiest food on the planet? Planet Earth sure is a big place, isn't it? It's full of amazing foods and amazing people. Unfortunately, nearly 6.5% of the world's population is currently living with type 2 diabetes. And scientists estimate that this dangerous condition is directly responsible for 1 million deaths each year. Studies show that nearly all diabetics have low levels of essential antioxidants in their blood. What's so important about antioxidants? These anti-inflammatory compounds can bind to free radicals and help remove them from the human body before they cause cancerous oxidative damage. And certain antioxidants have also been shown to reduce post-meal glucose levels, along with a long list of other health benefits. Usually, a healthy natural diet and a clean environment can keep free radicals under control. But given the current modern eating lifestyle, coupled with an increasingly polluted atmosphere, it's no wonder that diabetes, obesity, and other inflammatory conditions are on the rise. So, this is where superfoods enter the picture. Doctors and certified nutritionists have labeled certain foods as super, largely because of their high levels of antioxidants. But you must be wondering, of all the supposed superfoods in our world, which one can we crown the healthiest food on planet Earth? Well, it's time to pit the most universally praised natural foods against each other to see which one wins. Battle number 1: cocoa versus button mushrooms. Would you believe that delicious cocoa beans are such a great source of nutrition? They are actually being added to modern pharmaceuticals. Both cacao and cocoa are made from the beans of the tropical cacao tree, and while there are a few differences between the two, both are great sources of antioxidant polyphenols. While plants use polyphenols to protect against ultraviolet radiation, invading bacteria, and viruses, we can utilize them to protect our heart health and brain health. Plus, they also aid with cancer prevention and blood sugar stabilization. Cocoa contains a variety of specific polyphenols, including proanthocyanidins, anthocyanins, and melanoidins. Excess fat oxidation can lead to atherosclerosis, high blood pressure, and heart disease. But the combination of the polyphenols within cocoa makes it a delicious and nutritious option if you have high triglyceride levels, because they can halt the oxidation of certain fats. These polyphenols can also bind to and help remove cancerous free radicals, while also blocking the enzymes that cause free radicals to form. And melanoidins specifically will supply beneficial fiber to help you avoid a blood sugar spike. Let's take a look at the contender: button mushrooms. Here is yet another superfood that provides a hunger-satisfying antioxidant boost. Mushrooms are a great source of many nutrients, including vitamins C and D, calcium, iron, phosphorus, and potassium. In fact, one serving of mushrooms provides around 10% of your daily potassium requirement. That makes them extremely beneficial for those suffering from diabetes, as diabetics tend to experience chronic low levels of potassium. Plus, potassium aids heart health and can lower the risk of strokes. But there's another ingredient in the mushroom that makes it a very strong contender for this battle: ergothioneine. It's an amino acid that not only works as a very strong antioxidant, it has also been shown to reduce inflammation. In fact, no other natural food on the planet contains more ergothioneine than mushrooms. Meanwhile, mushrooms are also a good source of selenium, which aids the immune system and has been shown to reduce anxiety and depression. It's also got choline, a nutrient which can aid brain health and muscle movement. And, of course, mushrooms are low in carbs but rich in fiber. They're also an excellent plant-based source of protein. That makes them a great food for balancing post-meal glucose levels. So, who wins the battle? While both foods are extremely good for your health, cocoa is still a processed product. In fact, most packaged versions of cocoa contain added sugars, and processed sugar can increase free radical damage. Even if you consume sugar-free cocoa, the original bean has still been processed. However, this isn't always a bad thing. Roasted cocoa powder has been shown to inhibit alpha-glucosidase, an enzyme which breaks down carbohydrates at a rapid rate. So inhibiting this enzyme can potentially reduce the risk of a post-meal blood sugar spike. Also, in some cases, cocoa processing seems to make its antioxidants more bioavailable to the human body. However, when pitting their nutritional benefits against each other, this round goes to mushrooms. Now, they get to move on and square off against an even tougher opponent. Get ready for button mushrooms versus pomegranate. We already know how their dietary fiber, ergothioneine, iron, protein, and potassium make button mushrooms a health juggernaut. But how will they stack up against pomegranate? The sweet and crunchy seeds of this fruit provide a ton of heart-healthy, diabetes-fighting nutrients, including dietary fiber, folate, protein, and vitamins C, K, B1, and B9. But pomegranate seeds and pomegranate juice contain another secret ingredient: elagitannins. These bioactive polyphenols supply antioxidant properties, which have been shown to fight certain forms of cancer. Gut bacteria utilizes elagitannins to make urolithin, an anti-inflammatory metabolite, which exhibits anti-obesity properties. In fact, a recent animal study found that urolithin supplements helped prevent diet-induced obesity and metabolic dysfunctions in laboratory mice. And other studies show that it has the potential to modulate energy metabolism of certain cells. Pomegranate juice also supplies punic allergens, a group of antioxidant phytonutrients with antibacterial, antifungal, anti-cancer, and anti-diabetes properties. It's also been reported that they can reduce LDL cholesterol and lower the risk of heart disease. Plus, a recent study revealed that participants with hypertension who drank 5 ounces of pomegranate juice daily for just 2 weeks had significant reductions in their blood pressure. So who's the winner between the mushroom and the pomegranate? Both contain essential macro and micronutrients, like fiber, protein, and a range of beneficial vitamins and minerals. And both button mushrooms and pomegranate contain many heart-healthy, diabetes-fighting antioxidants. But there can only be one winner, and this round goes to pomegranates. This naturally sweet and tasty fruit, which may speed up the metabolism, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of heart disease and post-meal glucose spikes, moves on to the next round. Are you ready to see if pomegranates can hold their own against a mysterious but powerful challenger? Before we ring the bell for the next round, let's get you your 3 free gifts. Stop fretting about what to cook tonight, and let us help you plan a wide range of easy-to-prepare, crowd-pleasing, nutrition-packed dishes with our new cookbook. Snacks, meals, and desserts that lower blood sugar. Plus, you won't want to miss the truth behind the world's most beneficial ingredients in superfoods for diabetics. And get the inside scoop about how to fight back against diabetes with episode 1 of That Diabetes documentary. You're only 1 click away from grabbing all 3 free gifts. Just find the link in the description below, and they're all yours. Now, on to the next showdown. Battle number 3. Pomegranate versus sauerkraut. Sauerkraut has a lot to prove to beat the power of pomegranate. So what does this mysterious fermented white cabbage do to make it a contender for the planet's top healthy superfood? Sauerkraut isn't so much food for you, it's food for your gut microbiome. Good gut bacteria can improve your overall health, by making your body more efficient at burning calories. But eating highly processed, low nutrition foods create less bacterial diversity and can introduce bad bacteria into your gut microbiome, which can slow your metabolism, increase inflammation, and lead to a cascade of poor health. Did you know that research shows diabetics tend to have low levels of bacterial diversity in their gut? But to ensure a balanced, diverse community of bacteria in the gut requires a two-step approach. First, add more good bacteria. Second, feed the good bacteria. Sauerkraut just happens to do both, and in ways very few other foods can compete with. It contains two beneficial types of probiotics, lactobacilli and bifidobacteria. Studies show that these probiotics supply a wide range of health benefits, including stimulating body cells to regenerate and divide, stopping harmful bacteria from sticking to the gut lining, increasing the bioavailability of iron and other vitamins and minerals, boosting the immune system, improving digestion, preventing weight gain, aiding heart health, and reducing blood sugar levels. Plus, recent studies have shown that probiotic-rich foods can help improve memory, reduce anxiety, and maintain brain health in general. Other studies have revealed that regular consumption of sauerkraut and cabbage can lower the risk of several forms of cancer. And of course, sauerkraut also supplies a great range of anti-diabetes nutrients, including fiber, protein, folate, copper, manganese, potassium, plus vitamins C and K. With all these superpowered nutrients and health benefits, it's not hard to see who wins this battle. Let's hear it for a forkful of sauerkraut. Well, this fermented food has made it to the final round. Get ready, it's time for battle number 4, sauerkraut versus spinach. It all comes down to the top gut flora food, and a food many consider to be the most nutritionally beneficial plant-based food in the world. But who will win? Let's find out. Gram for gram, you'll find more nutrients within low-calorie, low-carbohydrate spinach than in parsley, collard greens, kale, citrus fruits, root vegetables, tomatoes, and pumpkin. Not only does its high fiber content work to slow digestion while providing food for your gut microbiome, it's also an incredible source of antioxidants and other diabetes-fighting nutrients, including calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, zinc, phosphorus, manganese, chlorophyll, plus the powerful antioxidants alpha-linolenic acid and beta-carotene. Spinach is also highly regarded for its vitamin content, which includes vitamins A, B, C, E, and K. In fact, a 3-cup serving of spinach provides 45% of the recommended daily intake for folate, a powerful anti-diabetes B vitamin, along with 40% of the RDI for glucose-lowering vitamin C, and a whopping 160% of the RDI for vitamin A, which aids eye health. This wide range of nutrients can also have positive effects on everything from your bones and muscles to your brain and skin. In fact, multiple studies have revealed that regular spinach consumption can help to manage blood pressure, slow cognitive decline, reduce the risk of several forms of cancer, and it can aid with blood sugar regulation. And as a bonus, spinach makes for an easy-to-grow, versatile veggie. Feel free to add it raw to sandwiches. Quickly throw it into an omelet. Make it the base for your next salad. Or you can steam or saute it for a flavorful dinner side dish. Therefore, it's easy to see why many doctors and dietitians consider spinach to be possibly the most healthful food in the world. And we agree. So, meet the healthiest food on the planet. Today's winner, spinach. But don't forget about sauerkraut, pomegranate, mushrooms, and even cocoa. And make sure to check out Superfoods for Diabetics to discover more of the world's most nutritionally dense foods so that you can load your plate with the most delicious and pro-health ingredients in the galaxy. And while you're at it, don't miss out on our other 2 amazing free gifts. Grab all 3 right now, just by clicking the link in the description below. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this battle of the superfoods. Do you agree with our assessment? It's okay if you feel there's a better candidate for the healthiest food on the planet. Just let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Diabetes Smarts, your home for all the latest tips and tricks on how to fight back against obesity and diabetes. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and healthy day.